Guys, so this is week 9, and I know you guys always catch me because I'm always copying and pasting things, and quite often I put the wrong week up, but I believe this is week 9 of my training series. So really good week. I kind of played with some things when it comes to my pressing, and I was actually able to do pretty well, and you guys will see a video of that. But I kind of wanted to have a quick overview of this off season, how it's going, and what we have in store for the future. So I'm really enjoying coaching and guiding other athletes as they make their way to the stage, and that definitely helps fill that void. Of course, at the end of the day, I still consider myself a bodybuilder and an athlete first, I guess, or at least it's right up there, and it's the hat that I put on and off. So I still miss the stage severely, and I've been talking to the IFPA, which is the federation that I primarily compete in. I love the IFPA. I love the athletes in the IFPA and the shows and the competition. It's the best. I think it's the best federation in terms of just all that right now. Well, the thing is, according to the rules, I have to compete at some point this year, or I lose my pro status with them. And I guess, and actually it would be no issue to get them a doctor's note for this year, and just let them know that I've been having some issues with my shoulders. But and I refuse to diet with an injury. That's just no good. That's unsafe and irresponsible, pretty much. So I won't do that. And the thing is that I'm really enjoying my off season so much that I'm almost thinking just taking the next next year off as well. And then that would surely mean that I lose my pro status, which I'm okay with. I will work my way back up. I will earn that pro card again if I have to. I wouldn't feel good about it because someone else who is, most likely getting or aiming for their first pro card is going to be competing, and if I beat them, well, I guess I'm going to feel kind of like a jackass, and if they beat me, well, it's going to be like that old 90s saying, like, you moted, dude, you got beat by an amateur. But, again, that's just what it looks like in terms of my future with the IFPA. Who knows, but I'm really looking forward and kind of plotting out my next competitive season, and I think what I'm most excited about is actually doing some international shows. So I'm kind of scoping out the calendar this year, and assuming that next year it's going to kind of sort of be that way. I definitely want to do a show in the motherland, my mom's old country, and that's Mexico. So I definitely want to do one there. There's no natural shows there, but whatever. We'll bring a knife to a gunfight, and hopefully we do okay. But it's more than anything just kind of going on tour with my bodybuilding. So I definitely want to do some shows, maybe in Mexico, maybe Australia, if Eric Helms is down to do that with me. And I would love to do some shows in Europe. So that's kind of where I'm at with my competitive season. I definitely want to see myself in the IFPA stage at some point next year or in the future. But if that doesn't work out with them, eventually I think I'll be able to earn my way back up. But I'm really looking forward to...
More women die from heart disease than
from
all
ad.
Forms of cancer.
I'm watching a powerlifting meet. I'm really looking forward to just kind of competing outside of what is my natural routine, my normal routine, which is shows here in California or just in the States. I think that'd be pretty gnarly to do, since I think at this point I wouldn't say it's getting old, but I wanna have more on competition day than just the 10 minutes on stage. I I'm all about the setting, so it would be kind of nice to do a show in Europe, do a show in Australia, and add some cool little decorations around the actual competition. But that is it. This is the week in training. Thank you guys for all the support and keeping it positive. And hopefully you guys learned something from just the bits and pieces that I regurgitate during the voiceover here. For me, baby.
I don't know, something.
Some pancakes and that. And I don't do syrup. This is kind of
this is water.
Weird. But love that bee vomit. Love the bee vomit, as someone we know says. That's an inside joke, but that is a great way to, well, not end the night, but you know, pass the night away, I guess, because we have more eating to do after this. All right, so you know, I got that 565 last week, but you know, I wasn't happy with the way I approached the deadlift off the floor. So more speed work for me, and not just traditional speed work. The way I've been doing it is, you know, I'm using loads that I would use for speed work, but I am doing multiple reps, and I am resetting after every rep. So I complete a rep, put it down, and I set up the way I would for any other deadlift. So start the process again. You know, bring my thumbs over, tight lats, external rotation, and drive my hips into the bar, or as Dan Green says, put your place your man parts on the bar. So that's basically some of the checkpoints I go over mentally, and hopefully in time, you know, I really won't need to be echoing these in my mind, and they'll just be more of a more natural process. Right now they feel kind of forced, but yeah, I mean, the week's been going really well. Some good speed work there, and some good pressing. This is one of my favorite ways to overhead press, and you know, it really helps that if you have a gym or studio like I have, where you know they have matching kettlebells. But I love this. It feels so good on your shoulders, and for someone like me who is battling shoulder issues, this is really a good way to find some relief, and still, you know, you're still able to press relatively heavy. One thing I didn't like about this is the excessive curve in my lower back, which goes back to just shoulder flexibility issues, which I am working on, and they are getting much better. So one of the main things I wanted to bring up this off season was my back, and that's why I am so infatuated with the deadlift. But you know, also a lot of good vertical rowing, and you guys know this is one of my favorite variations of vertical rowing, and there's quite a few videos on this YouTube channel where you can kind of learn a bit more as to why I do it this way. But this was some random day at 24-hour fitness. So I love going to the clubs, the fitness clubs, and pretty much trolling, because all they really get to see me do there is pumper work, when in reality they don't know that majority of my week is spent lifting big heavy barbells. Speaking of which, I actually have some good news. So I really thought I was going to have to go into this next meet on March 9th with a token bench press, but Melissa went to a bench press seminar, brought back some good information that really changed a lot of things about the way I bench press. And this was 315 with a pause, which is insane considering I haven't really touched any heavy weights.
Thank you to Chocolate Chip out in the Sack Town. That brother helped me out with the bench press. He told me to squish their trolls in my armpits, and it got me there. For real, thank you, Chip. Whatever you taught Melissa, she taught me. And we'll see you tomorrow, Saturday. We're going to learn how to deadlift.
But yeah, he taught her a few things at the seminar he had where they went over the bench press, and she brought that home, and it really cleaned up my bench press. And I think I might be able to do the meet with a bench press that might be in the 300s now. So I'm really excited about that. But I'm gonna link you to his channel because he has a bunch of awesome, cool stuff. Very knowledgeable guy, very humble guy. Won't tell you how much he knows,
but dude knows a ton. Anyhow, that is it for this week. See you guys soon.